Welcome back to 3-Star War Strategy. Your host, NameoftheLord, here with the next war recap and another one after that. Basically, what's going down is I'm behind, and this war here was everybody was out at the scrim, and we missed on the scrim again. We have the worst luck at hitting. I blame Supercell, not the gentleman putting it together. Do want to get to this. Had several great La Lune attacks to get to in this war. We're just gonna bust them out. I got a lot to get to. I'm gonna squeeze in one from the other war too. That was mostly Town Hall 10 2-star attacks, and my apologies. I don't have much time to do that, and I don't get a lot of people asking for Town Hall 10 2-star attacks. You want to see them, you let me know. I will make sure to run more in the future. Don't you worry about that. All right, La Lune. Here we go. A lot of tips coming at you on La Lune in this recap. Numero uno, the kill squad. Guys, don't try to overachieve with your kill squad. You have to be able to get what you want. Now, Sin here is a La Lune specialist. This is what he does. He does it all the time. That's all he does. He knows how to do it. Matter of fact, he is going to miss this air defense, which he is anticipating getting. I think he's anticipating. And he's still going to wreck this base. That's just because he knows placement, he knows spells, he knows this is loons, he just knows how to get the job done. So that said, this is a poor example. No, this is a great example. This is what will happen to you if you try to overachieve and you try to get 2 air defenses with 2 golems. If you miss one, you're most likely not going to be able to wreck a base like Sin does. Good job, Sin, because he does the job. Another thing to note is you see what popped out of that clan castle was a hound. That to me is the #1 deterrent from a shattered getting both air defenses is a hound in the CC. It just soaks up so much time from your queen that your tanks are depleted and your queen just cannot catch up to what she was first intended to do. So if you're expecting La Lune, maybe throwing a hound in your CC would be a good idea. If CC is if the hound is in the CC and you know it, like you're hitting it as a cleanup, take that into consideration. Definitely take that into consideration, as I have seen it wreck many a times, wreck a La Lune attack. Let's move on down to the next one. That attack took 2 minutes and 32 seconds. This one takes 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So this one just barely gets by. Worth noting, don't overthink it. The queen is here. The air defense is here. This is possible cold-blooded. He wants to do a shattered. So do you think he can get to this air defense? Probably not. But he's not overthinking. He's going to keep it simple. He's going to go for these 2 air defenses. That queen is going to hop over at least this wall, maybe this one as well. See, she's already over. There's just no way she is not. Almost loses his golem. That would have been trouble. And no hound in the CC. But she's definitely going to hop over that wall when she's butted up against it. She's already curious. He uses the king's ability. Right. Sometimes you use that ability and it just like gets her attention. I think he should have used it a hair earlier there. He's not going to get the queen with his king, but the queen ends up taking her out. And now he can go ahead and start. Now, this is interesting. This is not, This is more of a straight shot. I mean, you still work in a this is clockwise fashion off of the kill squad, off of what's already been taken out, just because of your deployment. But it's almost like a straight shoot across here, and that rage kind of makes that happen. So great placement on spells there. The haste, man, the haste is just a gorgeous thing. What I love about the haste is it allows for a good La Lunar to get his hounds to pop. The rage just sometimes it just got you there too fast, and sometimes it was better to not deploy the rage until later in the attack than what you had anticipated, and that made it hard for people to learn. That learning curve made it a lot more difficult. With the haste, boy, a seasoned La Lunar can really wreck with that haste now. It just allows the hounds the opportunity to pop. And you can see he still has one up, but plenty of troops for cleanup. That hound pops, and it's not so close on time. That was 2 seconds away from failing, and that is probably why. Let's cruise on down to number 21. We got ourselves a beautiful La Lune with Teenage Heroes on a base that I failed on. Thank you, Machiavelli, for cleaning me up. Really low heroes, really. I mean, 15 Queen, that's tricky on a max base. At least it was when I was there. It does a beautiful job of getting a nice wide funnel before sending in the wall breakers. Small wall breaker fail, needs to be patient, let that king bust that. Shouldn't take more than a couple hits, and they're in. King kind of gets out in front though, which is unfortunate. Needs to get the queen, so he's going to get that jump down, but needs, it's tricky. Needs to get the queen, which is over here, but needs to get this air defense, which is over here. Very interesting. CC just now coming out, so gonna latch onto that king right away. So the king is down, but got the queen, and somehow gets this over here. Look at that queen coming in just in time to take out that air defense, even though the dragon is breathing down her back. She just doesn't care about dragons. She thinks they're cute or something. And then very nice. Look at kill squad. Took out this chunk. Starts right off of the kill squad with the deployment, soaking up all the traps with loons just immediately coming in behind. Timing with the loons is very important. You can't be slow with your loon drops. They got to come in right after that hound. I have done this too many times and failed, and due to slow loon deployment. Especially this first one that's coming clear over here. These defenses are only going to latch onto that hound until it's out of range, and then it's going to be coming back onto those loons. So you want to get those loons down right away. Just a beautiful job, though, on a low hero, high Town Hall 9 base attack. Just gorgeous. Wonderful cleanup, good spread. Kill squad is typically martyrs in the La Lune. They're not anticipated to stay up for the duration. Of course, that's always an added bonus. Always works nicely. That base was wrecked in 224. Moving on down, this base is going to get wrecked in 246. So not seriously fast raids. This last one we're going to watch, not this one, the next one from this war is going to be the fastest of the bunch. This is our one and only Cold-Blooded? Nope, he's got two. The next one is the Cold-Blooded, the one that goes the fastest. I don't know if that's why it goes faster. I do know that I would say I don't know, but I would say, based on my experience, the Cold-Blooded has more. There's a bigger chance to fail if you're not proficient with La Looning. you're most likely going to learn better and have a better percentage chance of 3-starring if you're bringing the shattered and getting 2 air defenses. Until you're better with your deployment, your spells, don't bother with cold-blooded. Sure, it's doable. Sure, practice it, all that good stuff. I mean, if you want to, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Here's his spells. Look where his spells are, and look how many loons he has up with all of his hounds bursting as desired. It's just, they are clumped. You don't want them clumped. He doesn't have that many pups up, but enough to get the job done. Again, on the shattered, he gets a good portion of the base. That's going to help. If he didn't get that much, it would make the cleanup much more difficult, obviously, with this few of pups. And that is why this raid, again, 2 minutes, 46 seconds. That's 14 seconds from a 2-star. Regardless, Thunder Thigh's getting the job done as usual. Over to our last one in this war, Sir Ben. Welcome to FYSB, Sir Ben. This is also, maybe there was no cold-blooded attack. Or it was, no, I don't think there was a cold-blooded attack. This one, a hound comes out as well. A little bit lower defenses, no. A little bit lower walls, lower heroes on the defensive side, but still max defenses. And the hound. And he's going shattered. And he's only got 1 air defense. I don't even know what other air defense he could possibly be headed for. Maybe that's why I thought this was shattered. I'm sorry, maybe that's why I thought this was cold-blooded. He's going to have 3 hounds for 3 air defenses. Don't try this at home. But beautifully placed rage. That's why he is going 3 rage instead of the haste spells. He needs to work a little bit quicker. I don't think he was ever anticipating getting 2 air defenses. There's just no way. Beautifully done on the rage spells, though. They work their way across right as that last hound is bursting. And he has very few pups for cleanup as well. But see how he gets a nice little split on his loons? That's always nice to see. It's not cool when they chase around a king because literally they can chase the king around for a minute. He moves before they drop. He moves before they drop. It's relentless. And here's why I bring archers. It just, little things. Some people don't care. Those goblins can get after it. Nice job, Sir Ben. Hope you guys learned a little bit. All right, let's see here. Let's go to this other war. Just not a whole lot here. I'll cruise on through here. Few 2-stars. Nice 3-star here. Mayo, Mam. And then we get into the 9s, and the 9 bases were really weak. They didn't have very strong Town Hall 9 bases, so not really worth showing much here. But I'm going to go ahead and rock this since we are on the La Loon. And look at this. Penta again. And I say again because this is not the first time I've seen this recently. He's been busting this thing out. Nothing pops out of that CC with the Loon. Well, then you probably don't have to worry. It's probably only a hound and or loons. Queen was accessible without even using a spell or anything. That's a golden sign for La Loonable or Penta. And the air defenses are all lower. Lower air defenses. This thing is set to, what do they call that? Where it's just 1 beam. I don't remember. I'm not that Town Hall guy. I'm not that Town Hall 10 guy. And this one is as well. So using the freeze, I mean, those when they're set to single, those are the bases that are more susceptible to La Lune. That's at least what I have been told by many people. Most people who La Lune for farming at Town Hall 10, that's what they look for. They look for Infernos set to single so they can come in and get the loot. Come in and get the Louie. Good stuff. Look at that hound. It did pop out. One of the heroes must have tripped it, and he's dumb. He don't even know what to do with himself. Queen comes in late. Very nicely done, as she's basically going to be tied up anyway. Look at me drawing all over the place. Penta happening at FYSB more and more recently. Mayo started it, and I think some have kind of adapted to it because it's working. Anyway, there's 2 recaps built into one, and unfortunately, we missed on our scrim. I do have one account at each of the places where we had war, so I could maybe go track down some cool attacks if I have time. And the reason I say that is because we matched another doozy. This clan is called, I have no idea how to read Chinese, and they have 199 wins. I've been looking for this one. We keep hitting clans with 200 wins. This one has 199, and they're already level 8, so there's a little bit of concern going in. They are running anti-3 Town Hall 10s, whether or not they eat. So we'll look into this one with extreme precaution. New bases going up, rolling out, typical 9s going first, getting all attacks in, saving 9s to hit 10s saving for 3-star attempts, all that jazz. We are doing everything we can to win this one, so be looking out for that. I will have my attention solely focused on that. Until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the long recap. Sorry for the long space in between these things. My life is upside down. I got problems. What can I say? Hey, thanks for chilling. If you're still here, God bless you. Bye.